Listen, we've got a busy show coming up I'm very excited about, as I always am. We're going to kick things off with Liverpool. Now, this is interesting, Goughy, because, of course, you know, the transfer window slammed shut last night, and my club, I'm delighted with the players that came in. Sancho, Ronaldo, Varane. Grealish went into Man City. They spent £100 million. Chelsea, supposedly, they're missing piece of that jigsaw, Lukaku. The other side that, of course, that everyone thinks will be there or thereabouts is Liverpool. Wijnaldum left. They haven't really strengthened. They brought in Konate, the centre-half. Shaqiri's left. I know Harvey Elliott looks like a superstar, but he's still a young kid. We don't know how long. They haven't got cover for injuries. They're going to get injuries. Every team gets injuries. I'd be slightly worried if I was a Liverpool fan. Would you not?
Last year, they had all those injuries. Their best midfielders had to play centre-back with the injuries they had. They still came third. That might surprise a few people.
But that's nothing.
Yes,
you don't want to come third again.
No, you don't. I think Liverpool, with a manager like they've got Jurgen Klopp, I think his ambition will be to win the title. And I'm sure a lot of people still believe Liverpool can win the title. Yes, they signed Konate. They brought him in from Leipzig. There's a few clubs wanted him. Liverpool got him. At the minute, Matip and Van Dijk tend to be the chosen two. I still look at their squad. Yes, they've not got some of the world beaters Manchester City have got in it, but I think as a team, they're pretty good. Missing Wijnaldum, I think, is a big player over a season. It'll be interesting to see how they do perform without him. Thiago, realistically, is going to be coming off the bench now, I think, for Liverpool in the big games and might play in the lesser games in the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think they've got good ones. You've got to remember last year as well, Trent Alexander didn't get off to a great start of the season, right? His form dipped. Firmino had a shocking season. Let's be honest about it. Couldn't score a goal, hardly.
Yeah.
Right, RB Elliott's come in. He's replacing Shaqiri, really. They've got Ox back, who was injured most of the last year as well. They've got Van Dijk and Gomez at back. Gomez is sitting on the bench. They've still got players, right, like Milner, who we know never, ever lets any team down, and he never let a team down in the Premier League. You've got Curtis Jones, who didn't go anywhere, did he, in the window? So we've still got him, who played a lot of football last year. He don't get in the squad at this moment in time. Nico Williams, still another fantastic player. So they've got good players, Liverpool, mate. I mean, it's not like...
Goughy, they've got a great 1-11, without a shadow of a doubt. Their 1-11
But they've
is
got
fantastic.
a good squad.
But, okay, if Salah gets injured, who's coming in? I'm serious. If Trent gets injured, who's coming in? It's all very well saying we'll put Milner at left back.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams comes in.
You look at other sides, right? You look at other sides. I'll take mine for argument's sake. United get an injury up top. They've got options. I don't see Liverpool having options. And players will get injured. It's such a long season.
They've never had. They had Origi, who came in and did a great job the year they won the Champions League and won the Premier League. What about that? So Origi, he's still there, by the way.
They haven't strengthened.
But they've got a title-winning side who have won Champions Leagues, and they've still believed they've got players there who can do a job.
I know, but
last year they were injured.
I know, but do you not think that Liverpool fans would feel that FSG have let them down?
Yes, of course.
Imagine what it's like seeing City spend 100 million, seeing United 3 top players coming in, Chelsea supposedly the missing piece, £100 million there or thereabouts for Lukaku. They've done nothing, Liverpool. Absolutely nothing. If I was a Liverpool fan. And I'm not trying to stir Liverpool fans up. I don't really care. I'm quite happy with Liverpool's lack of business, right? But I just wonder from Liverpool fans if they do have a problem with FSG. They haven't invested in this.
Of course they have.
Because this Liverpool side could go on to bigger and better things without a shadow of a doubt. Because their 1-11 is up there with the best in Europe. But they haven't added to it. They haven't strengthened it.
No, listen, you've got a fair point, and there will be fans who are absolutely have had enough of it. But on the other side, they will look at it, Liverpool fans, and think, do you know what? When it's a lot of players are leaving and letting their contracts run down, the biggest one, Mbappe, I know he's not playing in the Premier League, he's playing at PSG, and they're going to lose 180 million on him. You look at Liverpool, they've already had got new contracts for Firmino, I think 5 of was it? Trent Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Van Dijk, Robertson, Alisson and Fabinho have all signed new contracts. They've got to persuade Salah to sign one as well, or they could lose him. But they would see that, some fans would see that as a big plus for Liverpool. But the heartbeat of that Liverpool team, have all signed new contracts.
Okay, well, listen, let's take calls in it. Liverpool fans, I'm not looking for an argument. If you phone up, I'm not going to say you're right or you're wrong. I'm just curious as to your view. That's all. I just want to hear your view. Are you gutted that you haven't strengthened, or are you you're slightly you're positive about the outcome, the season coming up with the players that you've got, or you want to talk about FSG? Maybe you're happy or unhappy there. Either way, Liverpool fans, it's your chance to talk about your side. That's all I want to do this afternoon. Just talk, no fighting. Just talking. 08717223344. This is Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, alongside the legend that is Darren Gough. With WeBuyAnyCar.com. Fast track the sale of your car. Sell it in under an hour.